Many years ago, I was thinking about buying the LEGO Jabba Sails Barge playset. It featured some incredible minifigures like Jabba himself and Max Rebo, but the set never quite felt right to me. It was shorter than I imagined, and overall it felt just awkward. I decided not to buy it back in 2013, but it always haunted me. I kept wondering if I had lost my chance to get LEGO Jabba's Barge. But now in 2024, I no longer feel bad because I have the ultimate collector's set Jabba's Sails Barge, and it is truly amazing. Just look at this gorgeous set. Jabba's Barge set has 3,943 pieces and I spent about 7 hours building it. It took my whole Sunday. I have 2 videos on my channel showing the build process, so feel free to check those out if you're interested. The set comes in 2 boxes. I like the box art design very much. Some might say that, oh, but they just use screenshots from Return of the Jedi. But honestly, movie screenshots are all I need to enjoy the packaging. Now let's look inside the sail barge. The lower deck is divided into 4 rooms. In the front there is a cockpit for 2 pilots, complete with multiple control panels. The front panels use unique stickers, and there is a sliding door behind to access the cockpit. The next room contains a small prison cell and an armory with all sorts of weapons on the wall, including a Gamorrean battle axe and a cycler rifle. There is a chair in the prison cell and 2 stickers with prisoners' tally marks on the wall, which in my opinion is a bit ridiculous because I doubt anyone was sitting in this cell in the barge long enough to make tally marks. An interesting detail about the prison cell is that you can access it from the other side of the barge. I'm not really sure if it's meant to be a play feature or just to make it easier to place minifigures, but it is a great touch either way. The kitchen, which is the next room, is incredibly detailed, in some ways even more equipped than my real kitchen. For instance, I certainly don't have margarita glasses, but then again, I'm not a crime lord. There is even a small cooker hood right here. Since they included a kitchen, it would have been awesome to have a cook minifigure or maybe chef droid. That would be splendid, wouldn't it? The last room, the lounge, is surprisingly accurate to the movie. There are 4 columns at the side and Max Rebo's organ, and there is even a bas relief with Jabba the Hutt. This one doesn't look quite like the one in Return of the Jedi, where Jabba was holding a bottle and was surrounded by women and fellow gang members, but I guess LEGO can't put something like that in even an adult set. On the upper deck there is the gun that ironically destroyed the barge, 2 blaster turrets and some hatches to access the lower deck. The exterior features side panels that open up to provide full access to the lower deck, though the front and back panels are fixed. I really enjoy the look of the sails, they look amazing and accurate, and the steering vanes are also rotatable. Special kudos to the designer who added the broken railing on the front, just like in the movie. This is not a mistake, all parts are here, it's never meant to be there. On the other hand, it is weird that the same broken railing wasn't added at the back, although I know that the designer mentioned that some compromises have been made. There are plenty minifigures included in Jabba's Sails Barge. Jabba himself looks fantastic. It's a new minifigure and I think it is slightly more detailed than the previous version from the infamous Jabba's Palace set. The Jabba's Jester, the Kawakian monkey lizard minifigure, is a significant improvement. It looks so much better than the previous version, which honestly looked just silly. The current Salacious B. Crump minifigure is definitely terrifying, in a good way. Unfortunately, the next 3 minifigures feel like a step back. I'm talking of course about Leia, Peep Fortuna and C-3PO. And to be honest with you, I don't really care about Leia controversy. I like the new braid on the front, but then I agree that the new design makes it look like Leia is wearing a full skirt, where there should be just a silk panel on the front and on the back. And there were no such mistake in previous versions of this minifigure. C-3PO has a partially silver right leg on the front, a silver print, but I really cannot figure out why the proper minifigure with a completely silver leg wasn't chosen here. On the other hand, Beep Fortuna looks just wrong, and this is because his Leku are from Boba Fett's Throne Room set, which is from The Mandalorian Season 2, where Beep Fortuna had gained some weight. Previous Beef Fortuna minifigure had properly sized Leku, and that's what should have been included here in my opinion. Other minifigures look great. We have here R2-D2 with a serving tray and glasses, Max Rebo looks fantastic, and the three pirates, Wolf, Kithaba and Visam, all have individual body prints, hats and hats. I especially like the new Gamorrean guard, who now has even more details comparing to 2012 version. Overall, it's a great set, a fine addition to my collection. I definitely recommend it to anyone who likes movie-accurate LEGO sets. This build is detailed, the minifigures mostly live up to expectations, and it's really a joy to see such an iconic scene brought to life in LEGO form. Whether you're a collector or just a fan of Star Wars, this set is definitely worth your time and effort.